2015. Currently, I'm a sophomore at Missouri State, and I'm studying public relations with a minor in marketing down in Springfield. And so before we dig into my topic today, we're going to do a couple of rounds of Never Have I Ever. Do you guys know how to play that? Okay, so first I want everyone to stand up. And if you have done what I said, you're going to sit down, okay? Okay, so never have I ever been asked where I plan on attending college. So if you have, sit down.
If someone's asked you where you're going to attend college, you have to sit down. I asked you, Dad. Well, then, no one's asked you, Rose?
Oh.
Hey, Rose, where do you want to attend college?
Okay, go ahead and stand back up. Okay, never have I ever not known the answer to that last question. So if you haven't known the answer to where you plan on attending college, sit down.
You have or have?
If you haven't known the answer. If you don't know where you're attending college, sit down.
If you don't know.
Mine's like
Okay, go ahead and stand back up. Okay, never have I ever been freaked out by the thought of going to college.
So if you are freaked out,
Oh, okay. You guys will get freaked out eventually. I'm just kidding. Okay, so go ahead and sit down, everyone. Okay, so going off of that, oh, that was supposed to be my first slide. So going off of that, you guessed it, we're going to be talking about college. A couple of years ago, I was in the same position as you guys were. I was in my last 2 years of high school, and I had no idea what I wanted to be when I grew up, let alone where I wanted to attend college. To be honest, college freaked me out. I was about to go from this small school of less than 150 people to a school filled with thousands upon thousands of students, and that was enough to freak me out. When I began looking at potential schools, I had no idea where to start, and there was one question that kept going through my mind: am I even going to be able to make it through college? And I'm sure that a lot of you are thinking the same thing, so today we are going to talk about how to survive college. So first things first, in order to succeed, you need to be at a college that you like. To put it plain and simple, you need to find a college that meets all of your needs and will give you lessons and skills that will not only help you in your future career, but help you grow as a person. Different colleges offer a variety of different things, and it's important to figure out what is important to you. Randall Hansen, founder of LiveCareer.com, lists 6 essential steps that everyone must take in order to decide what college would be a good fit for them. The first one that he lists is determining what you might like to study or major in. But don't let that freak you out. If you don't know what you want to study or major in, that's perfectly fine. I mean, I went into college undecided. Almost all of my friends went into college undecided. And when I started college, I thought that in 4 years I would be a physical therapist. And now I'm studying communication. So people change, majors change. It's not a big deal. Second, you're going to develop a list of criteria that you would like your future college to offer. Whether it be the degrees offered, the location, the size, public versus private, the cost, or the social life. Third, you're going to research colleges that you might be interested in. I know that you guys get probably 5,000 college brochures in the mail every day, and you guys need to be collecting those and reading those, because that's going to help you decide like what you want in a college. And then you're going to use the internet, because I mean, if you search like colleges that have a student population of less than 23,000, like colleges are going to come up for that. Fourth, you're going to gather the information about each college. And then fifth, you're going to refer to the list that you made in step 2. And you're going to use that to weed out the colleges. So you're going to start comparing and contrasting the colleges with the list that you made, and getting rid of the colleges that don't match your list at all. And then sixth, you want to visit the colleges and apply. It is so important to visit colleges because what's on paper or what's on the internet might be completely different once you get there. You might not like the city it's in. So it's so important to visit colleges. Finding the right college that fits you is so important. This will have a huge impact on your success. If you don't like the school, you'll be less likely to attend classes. I mean, comparing me and some of my friends, I really like Missouri State, where I attend school. I attend all of my classes, and I'm involved on campus, whereas some of my friends, their attendance rate is slowly going down, and they're not involved in anything. So second, now that we have talked about how to find a school that fits you, we're going to talk about attending college. When you're in college and you begin a new semester, it is important to introduce yourself to your professors. Do it at the end of the first class. Just simply go up to them and say, Hi, my name is Ashley, and I'm really excited to learn how to have better public speaking skills. And once you do that, then this will put you on the professor's radar, and it will help you match it will help them match a face to a name when you email them, which will happen at one point or another. Speaking of emailing professors, when you email them, it is important to note how you speak to them. In 2010, Jeremy Hyman and Lynn Jacobs of US News compiled a list of do's and don'ts when it comes to emailing a professor. In this article, they stress the importance of using correct grammar and speaking professionally. Some other tips they include that I thought was important were use your university email, not your personal email. Oftentimes, professors won't respond if it's not the university email. Second, subject lines are there for a reason. In the subject line, you want to state the class code and the section number like I have listed there. So mine would be COM 315001. You need to remember that professors teach multiple classes, and sometimes they teach the same class that you're in but a different section, so they are not going to want to scroll through their whole entire class list to find which classes you're in. Third, you want to be clear and concise. You don't want to ramble on. They have lives. They just want to get straight to the point. Fourth, you're going to check your syllabus to make sure that the answer isn't there first, or Blackboard. I mean, oftentimes if you email your professor and you're like, when is this due? And it's in your syllabus, they're just going to say check your syllabus. So you're going to have to look for it either way. Fifth, this is not Facebook, so don't write them in a way that you would write your friends, and do not use emojis. Neither one of these are professional. And this is not ratemyprofessor.com, so you don't want to email them rambling on about how much you hate them, or how much you hate their class, how much you want the semester to be over. Like, that's not what this is for. And then seventh, sign-offs and signatures are very important. In the email was something like, best wishes, or thank you, Ashley Wool. You want to use your full name, and I always include my student ID number whenever I send an email to a professor, just in case they have to look something up, and it makes it that much easier. And then lastly, reread your emails and check for grammar and spelling errors. Seriously, at the beginning of the semester, I emailed my astronomy teacher, and I got an email back correcting a grammar mistake I'd made, and it was really embarrassing. So reread your emails, it's very important. I cannot stress enough how important it is to get to know your professors and make sure they know you. These are the people that might one day write you a recommendation letter, and you don't want to ask them and then be like, oh, who are you again? Lastly, it is so important to get involved on campus. According to Michigan State University, involved students are more likely to graduate than students who aren't. The great thing about college is that there is literally something for everyone. Whether it be a campus ministry, alternative spring break trips, clubs or organizations that complement your major, or fraternity and sorority life. There are so many benefits of getting involved on campus. You get to meet new people, grow in leadership, communication, problem solving, public speaking, and so much more, all while enhancing your resume. Personally, getting involved on campus was one of the best things I've done so far in college. One of the things that I'm involved in at my school is the Center for Community Engagement, which is the office that sends out everyone into the community to be involved and volunteer. There I'm doing real things that I will one day be doing for a future employer. This is teaching me real skills, and I will be able to put this on my resume when I apply for internships and jobs. So to recap today, I give you a lot of information. So to get through college, you need to find a college that fits you, be on good terms, and know how to speak to your professor, and get involved on campus. I hope that today I eased your mind a little. You can get through college, it is possible. Are there any questions about what I talked about?